spring break, but God is not on spring break. He's in the house, and He's with them as He's with us. Amen? Well, you've come on a great Sunday. We've got a drama this Sunday. I'd like to ask them to come up, the drama team, if you would. Whoever's doing what you're doing. Let's do it.
Ephesians 2:10 says that we are His workmanship. In essence, we are His masterpiece. Now, I don't know about you, but when I get up in the morning, I don't much feel like a masterpiece. You know, I look in the mirror, and I don't see a masterpiece at all. Maybe a Picasso, something like that, but definitely not a masterpiece. But I want to be a masterpiece, so I go to God in prayer. Take 2.
Hi.
Wait a minute, we'll start all over. We'll start all over. We breakers and everything. Sorry about that. Take 2. Pause that and restart it. We're going to plug it into a different breaker, different plug-in. Or turn the nursery lights out 1. Here I am. Okay. Ephesians 2:10 says we are His workmanship. In essence, we are His masterpiece. Now, I don't know about you, but when I get up in the morning and look in the mirror, I don't see a masterpiece. Maybe a Picasso, something like that, all crazy and everything. But definitely not a masterpiece. But I want to be a masterpiece. So I go to God in prayer and ask Him, God, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to get things out of my life that's not of you. Mold me and make me into the image of your Son so I can be a masterpiece.
Hi.
Whoa. Who are you?
I'm God.
No, you're not.
Yes, this is how it works. You say the prayer and I show up.
Okay. Then if you're God, then make it snow in here.
No, see, if I made it snow in here, it'd get really yucky, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, see, you're not God.
Why do you say that?
God wouldn't say yucky.
Yes, I do. It's a Greek word.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I know. What does Lamentations 15:9 say?
See, Lamentations is a short book. It only has 5 chapters.
Oh, well, why is it so short?
Well, I was tired of lamenting.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. if you're God, then who's going to win the World Series this year?
Well, I'm not so much into playing games. Why are you so much into playing games?
You are God.
What gave it away?
You answered my question with a question.
Did I? I do that, don't I?
You did it again.
Yeah. Step right up.
Okay, all right. Hey, wait a minute. What's this about?
Well, these are the tools that I'm going to use to make you into my masterpiece.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here we go. Step right
But
up.
wait a minute. I thought you was a carpenter.
That's my son.
Oh, okay.
So step right up.
Okay. All right. So, wait a minute. Just turn the lights on. How do you know what to chisel and what to leave?
You see, I leave the things that look like my son, but I chisel away the things that are dead weight.
Oh, speaking of that, can you chisel right in this area? You know, I've done everything. Everything else went away, but this just kind of seems to stay. I mean, if you can chisel right here, I've tried that PX90 thing. I've exercised. I've watched what I ate. You know what? I even tried Pilates once. Now that was awkward.
Are you going to talk, or am I going to chisel? Talk, chisel.
No, chisel.
Talk,
Chisel. That's
Okay.
fine.
Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. We've got some anger.
Ow.
We've got pride,
Ow. Ow.
laziness, but you make yourself look busy to others.
Ow.
We've got an issue of lust.
No, hey, wait a minute. Now, time out. I do not have a problem with lust.
You don't have an issue with love.
No, I can do it anytime I want to. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. No, wait a minute. No, can we just take a little time out? You know, I think I'm doing pretty good here.
Now see what you're doing here. This is called control.
Uh-huh.
Control, chisel. Control, chisel.
No, okay, just chisel. It's okay. Just chisel. Now, wait a minute. Wait. I think I'm doing good here. Why can't we just take a little break here and just wait?
You are doing good, David, but ultimately, when you look in the mirror, who do you see?
I see me.
See, that's the problem. I want men, when they see you, to see my son. And I need to keep chiseling away until that happens.
Oh, okay, now don't take this the wrong way or anything, but when I start looking more like you and more like your son, people get uncomfortable around me. I mean, they start backing away. I mean, even people at church, they say, "Oh, you're holier than thou. Why won't you do that?" You know, they just it's just uncomfortable being like that. I don't mean to be like. It's just hard, I guess.
Yes, it's hard. But David, your mind is not my mind. And my ways are not your ways.
Okay. All right. Well, just continue to chisel.
All right.
But just be prepared to what you're going to find in there. You know, because I know who's inside here. You know, and it's God. You know, I know what you're thinking, and it's just hard to talk to you. You know everything that I'm thinking.
David, your thoughts are not my thoughts.
But maybe if we go a different way.
And your ways are not my ways.
Okay, but listen, I just can't be good.
You can't be good.
I can't. No, I can't do it.
David, I made you good. Be good.
Okay. Chisel away. It hurts.
Hurts me more than it hurts you.
Right. I don't think you understand this pain.
Pain. David, I sent my son to take care of sin and pain. But I also did it for another reason. So that you might find freedom. You could live it to its fullest. David, I don't want this salvation of yours just to be face shown, but I want it to be worked in and out of you every day till you come to the fullness of what I've got for you.
Okay, just bring it on. Okay, I'm ready. Just be prepared, like I said a while ago, for what you're going to find in here. Because I know what's inside here. And, you know, I get up every morning and I see this scared little kid in the mirror who tries to dress like an adult and act like an adult, but he can't. So just be prepared what you're going to find.
David, you think you're junk, don't you? You really, really think you're junk. How can I show you that my love for you is abounding? I know. Check your back pocket.
What?
Check your back pocket.
Why?
Are you arguing with me? Check your back pocket.
God.
Yes?
I mean, God, I'll do that right now.
You just mean to say my name in vain.
And, you know, it's a name, it's a saying.
No, it's much more than a name or a saying. David, I want to teach you something about my name. Read the note.
Okay. This is a note from my journal from high school. How'd you get this?
Hello.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I love Julie Followell.
Other side. Yeah.
Oh.
The other side.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. You know, I married her.
Yes, I was there.
Okay. It's just amazing how you got this. I mean, this is from high school. But you want me to read this part of it, huh?
Yes, go ahead and read it.
Dear God, today I'm turning everything over to you. I'm not going to hold on to anything anymore. Your word says that you will make me your masterpiece, to use me to do great things, to see how, no, I don't see how it's possible, but I want that with all that I am. So please do whatever it takes to make me what you want. I love you, God.
I love you too, David. David, I want you to look out. And I want you to say, I am David, God's original masterpiece.
I am David.
No. Not the way you see yourself. Not the way others may see you. But the way that I see you.
David is God's masterpiece.
Yes, you are.
And you are too. You are God's masterpiece. God just makes junk. You are the original masterpiece.
My name is Nathan, and I'm a pastor. That was awesome, Brother David. I was teared up crying over here. It hit me good. It was awesome. Brother Hooker, if you would you come up and just tell who you ran into and what happened yesterday? Because that happened to you. I can't tell it like you can, brother.
Yesterday we were down in Morganfield and went to Walmart. And as we were walking in, Western Kentucky Teen Challenge was there. And as I walked up, the guy just immediately recognized and said, "Hey, I know you." And we got to talking, and I got to tell you guys, those men were so blessed, not only by the praise and worship, not only by our pastor, but by everyone in the congregation. They said they really felt the love of God. They said they go a lot of places, and and in their situation, not everybody accepts them. They say they get invited to a lot of places, but they don't feel welcome. And they said they absolutely felt welcome right here. Not only did they feel welcome, they're pushing buttons trying to come back. I mean, not to come back for any other reason.